Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are currently stood outside of a helicopter because we are taking this to go and get some food. We're going to see some beautiful sights on the north of the island across the mountains. Are you excited?
Baby.
I am too. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. Without further ado, my friends,
Let's roll.
let's roll. Oh, this is a bit different.
Chariot. Daddy goes at the front.
So even though we were in a helicopter capable of vertical takeoff and go, the captain has to follow the runway. It's just the site rules really. So we're going to head down the runway and then bear right and head towards the mountains and see a bit of Palma on the way. If you look centre screen now, you've got one of the old Spanish bullfighting rings. I'm told that it's no longer used for bullfighting, they don't do that in Mallorca anymore. But yeah, it looks interesting. Over in the distance you can see Palma Harbour. Yeah, we're going to make a right and head towards the mountain. Yeah, like I said, we're going to head northwest from Palma over these mountains and we're going to pick up that north coast. So yeah, we've headed over the first bit of mountain range and we're going to head over to the north coast and follow that up towards Sóller. So obviously you can't hear the captain, but he's just said to me this is the area of Banyalbafar, probably butchered that name. But it looks like this because they've tried to flatten out as much of the land as possible to make it possible for them to grow stuff there. Olives and grapes and all sorts is currently being grown. Gonna swing the helicopter 180 back round as we head towards Port de Sóller and Sóller. Coming up on the right, this cliff is known as Elephant Rock or something like that. Basically, when you get the right angle on it, it looks a little bit like an elephant. And here we have it, Port de Sóller. We obviously came here in a previous video. It is absolutely stunning from this angle. We've seen it from the ground, we flew the drone around, and now I'm in the helicopter over it. It is a beautiful place. Very popular. Just look how many boats are just moored up and going in and out of the marina. Absolutely stunning location. Must visit if you end up in Mallorca at some point. So up the main road from Port de Sóller, you've got the train track and the main road. It brings you to Sóller. This is where the cathedral was that we went into. We had some tapas in the area. Again, stunning, really nice, really historic town. Absolutely must be on your to visit list if you find yourself in Mallorca. Now we're going to do a big climb to get over this mountain range as we finally put this helicopter in the direction of our restaurant. As you can see, we've got a couple of reservoirs underneath us that have been dammed up and made to make electricity and obviously water for the island. Again, absolutely stunning from above. Another thing that you don't really get to see unless you do some serious hiking is this canyon. Look at the drop down there. That looks amazing. And of course a few coves and a few beaches. It's what Mallorca's famous for, these little nooks and crannies where you can just get yourself into and have a great day. Okay, now we're picking up the coast again and we're going to continue our journey north. A lot of this coastline, the captain says, is pretty much inaccessible unless you go by boat. Big drops, big cliffs, really nice perspective here. Beautiful views of Santuari de la Mer, a 14th century monastery on top of that little hill there. Fantastic view of that. So we're going to round here now, and the restaurant is just on the other side. Coming into land, the captain has said we're going to land on that tiny bit of grass in front of us. Yeah, let's hope this goes well. It doesn't look very big. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you go for food in style. There's a trusty chariot. And what did you think of that helicopter flight?
That was so fun.
A good way to arrive for food?
Definitely.
I think we might have drawn the attention of other people at the restaurants.
Yeah.
Come on, let's head inside. Let's see what tasty delights they have on offer. The colours is just different. Thank you. Don't mind if I leave my helicopter there, do you? Okay, so as you've seen, we've come to the Son Brull Spa. It's a spa hotel. But yeah, it's one of the trips that you can do with the helicopter. So we've come here, arrived in style, and we're going to sample some of the food just for a bit of tapas to begin with. We've had some crispy calamari and obviously some Iberian ham, and the monk has ordered a chicken club sandwich. Let's give this a taste. Cheers, everybody. Got the Iberian ham, toasted bread, layer of tomato, fresh tomatoes in between. It's very refreshing, nice and light. Thumbs up from me. Let's try some of this calamari. Comes in with an aioli dip. It's not chewy at all. Perfectly cooked, very good. So they've got a plantation on site as well. They grow their own grapes to make their own wine. They've got their own olive orchard, so all the olives are from literally the garden. Everything is just so nice and fresh. It's very good, to be fair. Let's have a taste of this red wine they produce themselves. Cheers, everybody. That is beautiful. Very rarely do I like olives, and these ones are very nice. To come with the stone in, so be a bit wary if you find yourself here. Don't eat the stone.
I've had the chicken and mayo sandwich and I think it's very delicious, so thumbs up from me.
What do you think of the restaurant where we are?
The restaurant is honestly just so nice with so much nature around it.
What do you think of how we got here?
I love it, so much slightly in style.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. Okay then, for the mains I've gone for the Chateau Briand steak with their homemade chips and sauce. Have a little look. And Mummy went for the lobster and rice. Let's give them a taste test, shall we? It's definitely rare. That is cooked to perfection. Straight with the sauce. It melts in your mouth. It's like a hollandaise style sauce. Look at these fries. Very crunchy. And still fluffy in the middle. They are very good fries. Let's try the full mixture of everything. The steak is cooked to perfection. Chips are amazing. I think it's a really good portion size after you've just had tapas as well. I'm going to finish this up, let you know what we think when we finish with this.
So I went for lobster and rice. Let's have a go. Very creamy, very fluffy, just falls apart. Delicious.
And finally, for round 3, I've gone for the creme brulee. Have a little look. What's that?
I have no idea. Almonds and honey.
What did you order?
I've ordered a vanilla 2 scoop ice cream.
Let's give this a taste test, shall we? Looks very good. Got a few different fresh berries. Yeah, that dessert was fantastic. The whole meal was excellent. It is definitely worth a visit here. We was a bit privileged. It's usually adults only for this place, but they made an exception for us, which is always nice. The views here are stunning. The atmosphere is relaxed, so relaxed. It's really nice. Yeah, so if you want to book the hotel, it's called the Son Brull. It used to be a monastery and they converted it to a spa hotel. So yeah, I'll drop a link in the video description down below if you want to have a look at that. And as always, the Helicopter Centre excursion company that's brought us here, I'll put their link in the video description down below if you find yourself in Mallorca and you want to burn a really big hole in your pocket. Now, they've been excellent. Let's just hope the return journey is just as uneventful as coming here, because yeah, I don't fancy crashing into the side of a mountain. First time on a helicopter, my thoughts are you sway with the wind. The wind has a massive impact on the helicopter. Also, there's different air pressures you drop up and down as you're going along. Like, it's only slight, but you get that feeling in your stomach like a roller coaster as you go, like, drop down a little bit. But definitely worth it. Once in a lifetime experience. 100% check them out. And we are off again. One last look at the beautiful Son Brull Hotel and Spa. So this time it is literally just a straight line shot. We're going straight back to Palma, normal sightseeing, back to the airport of origin. We're obviously going to go over a few towns on the way. I think this is Inca, he said. Look at all those solar panels. Right then, let's come into land. As we've take off, we are going to use the runway and then head round to the right back to our helipad. And we are back in one piece. Monkey, what did you think of being on a helicopter?
That was so fun!
Mummy?
I had cold feet, but it was amazing. The views were just stunning.
Yeah, it's definitely nervous when you're up there, but it's so good. Definitely worth it. Okay, and just like that, we are back safe and sound at the hotel. Monkey, what did you think of taking a helicopter to a restaurant?
It's absolutely speechless. I just can't describe it. It was just so fun.
I really hope the size of the vistas, the canyons we went through over the mountains, I'm just praying that that scale of everything comes through on the GoPro footage. I'll find out in post. Mummy, what did you think?
It was breathtaking. It was absolutely gorgeous.
It really was. It was properly, like, every time you looked in a different direction, you just seen the sea, or there was the big massive mountains. We got to see Port de Sóller from a different perspective completely. We flew over the church as well, to some of the cathedrals that we've already been to, so it just gave a really nice perspective to the island that we just never usually get to see. I think that deserves a big thumbs up. I do. That was such an amazing thing to do. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.